Hey guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today we're going to make the Vega motif from the 2022 Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along, or VVCAL. And I did dye my kiddo's hair black this weekend, so yeah, got some black nails going on. Okay, so first we're going to start with slip knot and chain 3. And slip stitch in that third chain from the hook to make your ring. You can also magic ring or chain 4, whatever you like for that center ring. And then we're going to make a beginning DC in the center. All right, so right in the ring, just go in with your, oh, that was not the middle. There we go. Go in with your single crochet and chain 1 for your first double crochet of the round, and chain 1 for the corner, and then you're going to go in with 2 double crochet and chain 1, and that is going to be our repeat. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, okay, 5 times, and I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so I have chain 1, 2 double crochet 5 times, and now I'll just do one last chain 1 and then 1 double crochet and slip stitch into the beginning DC. And I do work over my tail, so I'm going to grab that tail in there when I make my slip stitch. All right, now round 1 is complete, and you're going to work into this first chain space for your next round. So we're going to go ahead and single crochet in that chain space. Okay, and then chain 3. All right, and then single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space. Okay, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. All right, so now I've just got this chain 3 space and then this little one right here. And now you'll just chain 3, and then this is our repeat, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space. Okay, so I have 5 little kind of points here of single crochet, chain 3, single crochet here. So I need to make one more, which is going to be in the very first chain space that we worked into. So I've got my chain 3 here. I'm going to make a single crochet in the very first chain space, and then chain 3. And now we can slip stitch into that first single crochet that we made. All right, slip stitch. Okay, now round 2 is finished. And we're going to start round 3 with a slip stitch in the first chain. So I'm just going to slip stitch directly into the first chain, not into the chain space. So just go straight into the first chain. You can see where the slip stitch is there. And now we're ready to work in the middle of this chain space. So we're going to make a single crochet. And then on this round, it's pretty easy. All we need to do is chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, all the way around. All right, so now we're back to the beginning and make slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. All right, so that is it for round 3. Now for round 4, you're going to start by doing your slip stitch into the first chain, and then make a single crochet in the same chain space. All right, and now we are going to make 5 double crochet into this next single right here. So just all 5 double crochet into this next single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is going to make kind of a little petal right here. And now single crochet into the next chain space, chain 2, and we'll repeat this petal. So single crochet in the next chain space, 5 double crochet in the next single crochet, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and single crochet into the next chain space to anchor your petal down. All right, and then chain 2 and repeat until you have 6 petals for your little flower. Okay, so my round 4 is complete, and all I have to do is join the round. So you can see I've got 6 petals, and I'm ready with my chain 2 to make a slip stitch into the first single crochet of the round. Okay, and now we're going to make a round of single crochet, and I'll show you how we do it. So the first thing that we've got is our 5 double crochet here. So we're just going to work a single crochet into each of those. Okay, and this is what's going to make your petal have that curved shape. It's already started because you've just made your 5 DC without increasing. So now, or 5 single crochet without increasing. Okay, so into this single crochet right here, go ahead and make another single. Okay, now you've got your chain 2, and where we're going to make our single crochet is into this single right here from the 3rd round. So it's right underneath that chain 2. It's this one right here. You're going to make single crochet into there. And when you do that, make sure you encase the chain 2 as well. All right, so the single crochet is going to cover up that chain 2. It's going to be inside there. Okay, so now we'll continue. Our next thing to do is make single crochet into these next 7 stitches. So it's a single, 5 doubles, and another single. So just make 7 single crochet. And then we're going to work that same single crochet we just made, where you trap the chain 2 by working the single crochet into this stitch right here from our 3rd round. All right, so just go straight into there, make your single, and it traps your chain. All right, so that is how it's going to look so far, and I'll show you how it looks when it's done. Okay, so I want to show you here, I'm finished with the round almost. So I've got all my petals, and you can see how they curl nicely. And the last stitch I have to make is just a single crochet in the very first single that we made, or it's the first single from the previous round. So basically we've got to make one more single crochet, and it's right in this single right here. Okay, and now we're ready to slip stitch into the first single that we made of this round right here. Okay, all right, so now my round is complete, and for the next round I need to be on the back side of the piece. So I'm going to just kind of release this loop from the hook and insert my hook back to front through the same stitch that I joined in. So I'm just going to go straight through that same stitch and then just grab hold of the loop and pull it to the back of your work. All right, so now your working loop is at the back of your work, and we are ready to kind of dive into the back of the work here as we work. So I'm going to lean these petals forward to show you where I'm going to be making stitches. So where you're going to be working into are all of these stitches right here, these single crochets that anchored down your petal, your 5DC petal from 2 rounds before. So from round 4, you've got like this single crochet here, and then 5 doubles in this single, and then another single crochet in the next chain space. And so the single crochets of round 4 are the stitches that we're going to be picking up. So it's all 12 of those single crochets from round 4. So how are we going to work into them? We're going to work into the back bars so that you don't even see it from the front. So it's not exactly a back post stitch because you're not going all the way around the stitch. You're only going through like this is it right here on this single because it was the first single of that round. So it has one little back bar. So this is the first one we're going to work into. And then we're going to keep looking here. We've got the single crochet is right here from the front. So if you tilt your work forward, you can see that that single crochet is right here. And sometimes you have to kind of put the back bars on there. But I'll show you. You're just picking up the back 2 bars of the stitch. Okay, so there's the back 2 bars of the stitch right there. And that's of that single crochet. And if I look at it from the front, you can see that my hook is through, oh, no, it's this one. Okay, so there's the second one we're gonna work into. If you look at it from the front, it's that single crochet, and if you look at it from the back, you've only got the back 2 bars. So I'm gonna jump into the round and put my loop back on the hook. And so I'm gonna go ahead and work into that first back bar of that first single crochet from round 4 and just make a single crochet into it. Pull my loop through and make my single. Okay, now I'll chain 5. Okay, now I'm skipping all of these double crochets from round 4 and just gonna go straight into the next single. So if you look at it from the front, you've got your single crochet from round 4 right here. Look at it from the back, and it's these 2 back bars right here. It's like the back of the stitch. All right, so single crochet, chain 2. Okay, and now we're gonna go straight over to the single crochet right here. So it's all the singles from round 4. Pick up the back 2 bars, just like that, and single crochet into there. Now chain 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Find your next back bars right here. Single crochet. And you won't be able to see these singles from the front since you're only picking up the back part of the stitch. Chain 2. Okay, right here. Single crochet, chain 5. Okay, your next back bars, there. Single crochet, chain 2. Next one. Single crochet, chain 5. Right here. And chain 2. Chain 5. Okay, right here. Yep, there we go. Chain 2. Okay. Just like that. Chain 5. All right, and look for this final chain 2, this final single crochet right here. So here it is from the front, and then from the back, it's right here. There we go. Single crochet, chain 2, and now you're ready to close your round with a slip stitch in the first single crochet that you made. And I'll show you how this looks from the front and from the back. So from the front, you really can't see much of anything, which is good. That's how it's supposed to be. And then from the back, you've got these little chain spaces. So your chain 5 aligns with the petal, and then your chain 2 chain spaces is in between the petals. And so from the front, you can't even tell that you've made single crochet in those stitches at all. All right, so now I'm going to continue with the next round. And I'm gonna kind of lean my petal forward so I can work into these chain spaces. So while I'm working, I'm just gonna pinch these petals forward so that you can work into the chain space. So I'm going to slip stitch into the first 2 chains so that I'm kind of in the middle of this chain 5 space. All right, now I'm going to make a beginning double crochet in that same chain 5 space and chain 3 for the corner, and then 3 double crochet in the same chain space. All right, and that's how that looks so far. Now just go ahead and make a single crochet, and how we're going to do that is we're going to work through this chain space and this single crochet that was anchoring the chain 2 space from before. So in that same single crochet, and you can mark these 6 stitches if you want to. It's the double crochet, it's the single crochet that traps the chain 2 from a couple rounds before. So you can mark those stitches if it helps you to find them, but it's really just the center single. You can see it right here. All right, so go ahead and hook through that stitch, and then also pick up the chain 2 and make your single crochet. That way the chain 2 is trapped again between the petals. All right, now just lean your petal forward and make 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet for your corner. All in the next chain space. Okay, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and I'll make that single crochet again. So go into this center single crochet that previously trapped a chain 2 as well. Go through that stitch and hook your chain 2 as well. If you go underneath the chain 2 space, you'll trap it when you make your single. All right, and then continue on. Okay, so I'm just about finished with my round. So I have all of my little corners here. If you push your petals forward, you'll be able to see the little 3DC, chain 3, 3DC corners. And so all I have to do to finish my round is push that first petal forward and work 2 double crochet into the first chain space. Okay, 2 double crochet. All right, and now just make a slip stitch in the beginning DC here. All right, and that's the end of the round. So if you push the petals forward, you can see this round pretty clearly. But if you lay them flat, like how they're kind of supposed to be, then it pretty much covers it up just about all the way. So for the next round, the next few rounds are pretty simple. I'm just gonna make a slip stitch in the first chain, and then make a single crochet and chain 1 to make the first double crochet of your round, and chain 2 for the corner, and then 2 double crochet in the same chain space. All right, and then chain 2. So here's how we look in the beginning so far. You've got your chain 2, and now you're gonna make a popcorn into this next single crochet. So to make a popcorn, I just make 4 double crochet in the same stitch. So 2, 3, and 4. And release the loop from the hook. Insert the hook front to back through that first double crochet of the 4. Grab your loop and pull it through to the front, and that closes your popcorn. So chain 2. All right, and then you're gonna make the next corner in the next chain space. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. All right, and that's our corner. So that is our repeat. After we chain 2, go ahead and make your popcorn and keep working all the way around. Okay, so I'm right about to be finished with my round, and you can see I've got 6 popcorns here, and I've got my 6 little corners with chain 2 spaces in between everything. And now I'm ready to make a slip stitch into the first beginning DC. So to finish that round, all I did was make 1 double crochet in the first chain space, and then you can make your slip stitch here in that beginning DC, and then your round is finished. So we have 2 more rounds to go. We have round 9 and round 10 left. So for round 9, all you have to do is slip stitch into the first chain, single crochet in that same chain space, and then just chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, all the way around. You're just going to make single crochet in all the chain spaces with 3 chains in between. All right, and we'll just keep going here. Okay, so the round is complete, and we've just got these chain spaces here that we're going to work into for the final round. So to start, go ahead and make 3 single crochet in this first chain space, and then make a single crochet into this single right here, 3 singles in the next chain space, and another single crochet in the next stitch, and again 3 in the next chain space, and then into this is going to be the corner, so we're going to make 3 single crochet in that one to make our corner. All right, so as you go through your repeat, you're going to make 3 single crochet into these 3 chain spaces, and also a single crochet into these 2 stitches in between. And then when you get to the next corner, just make 3 singles in the next corner. All right, and I have a completed motif here to show you, so you can see how you've got your 84 single crochets on the final round, and you have 3 singles in each corner, and then you've got your singles in between there. All right, and that is how you make the Vega motif for the 2022 VVCAL, and I will see you guys in the next one.